This is a, I don't know, short 5 to 10 minute video. I'm going to try to keep it under to help you understand the course page. So the course page, when you go to it, you're going to come to this, it's going to say QVS dashboard, and you can use this little feature up here to edit your profile, and you can put your picture, so your picture will be there. Helps me know who you are. So your courses that you have will be here. You should see Psychology 21-22 for the school year this year. So when you click on that, you'll come right here to the course page and you'll see some things. There's me, my contact information. You can see what time it is in Hungary. That's where I live. You can see the first half of the year course plan. So when units should be done. So we're trying to finish Unit 1 by October 1st, Unit 2 by October 22nd. If you've worked with QVS before, you'll notice that there's one new thing that every teacher is required to implement, and that is the use of D deadlines this year. So when Unit 2 should be finished, that's an absolute D deadline for Unit 1. I hope you're not working a whole unit behind, but if you are, then a D for deficient effort will be put on your status report until you finish the unit. So I hope we don't need to use those at all, but those are just there. But you can see when narrative reports are sent home, you can see when I'm trying to have calls with you and so forth. So that's the first thing you kind of see when you come to the course page. You can click on the course syllabus to see what you're going to learn about this year. It has all the policies and everything on it. You can also click on the course calendar, which is a work in progress, just so you know. So right now the first half of the year is done, but this can kind of change a little bit if I see that it needs to change, but it gives you a good idea of when all the assignments, what we're kind of doing each day, and it can help you plan a little bit if you don't have class every day. I know some QSI schools are on block schedules, so if you only have class on Tuesday and Thursday, you can say, okay, I need to do Monday and Tuesday on Tuesday, I need to do Wednesday and Thursday on Thursday, and then maybe you have one period for every class on Friday, or you know you need to get that on Thursday or on the weekend. I've designed this course, you know, with many students have taken this course, they just need their class at class time. I do not want you to have to take stuff home. If you're working during your 45 minutes of assigned class every day, you'll have no problem finishing the course. And if you're really struggling getting things done, then let me know, because maybe you're doing more than I intended you to do. You're going to see that on your course page, you're not going to see Unit 2 and on. You're only going to see Unit 1 when you go, and I'll open the units one unit at a time, but you can see that these are tabs, so you can open and close them. So in the first part, it has what you're going to be learning. It has kind of like how all of these ideas are connected in a little diagram here and a concept map. You can click on the Unit 1 planner, and that will show you the TSWs for the unit, and it shows you what lessons they're in. It'll show you what you need, you know, all the assignments listed. This table is for me of the resources I use when I put it together. And then at the bottom of that unit planner, you'll see the grading rubric. So what do you need to do to get an A and a B? So I suggest always reading through that at the beginning of the unit. We'll go back to the course page here. So at the beginning here, there's an introduction lesson. That's where this video is actually embedded, so you can see what do I need to, you know, how does all of this work. If this is your first time taking a QVS course, don't be nervous. You can't mess up the web page. All right, you can't mess up this page. You click on it, and you so these, sometimes I package these lessons. That's why they look like little packages. It's just a way of putting together things so that there's not a ton of things to click on. These little boxes here that look like somebody's talking, this is where you'll have discussions, and you can upload, you can make little videos, you can type. I've made another video showing you how to do the videos. In general, I'm going to click on another one here just so that you can see that tells you something, right? And then it'll let you can add a new topic. I think it's pretty easy for you to add those things to the discussion, and then you can see what other kids in the class are discussing. Your text, you can see that it shows you what pages are related to that. So the idea would be that you would read it, and there is a link. I'm going back up the top because I didn't go over this. There's a link to your textbook, and I will give everybody a code, a username and login for the textbook, so you don't need to do anything. I'll give that to you. And then it just goes through. When you see these little things with the arrows, this is an assignment. So when you click on this assignment, it's going to tell you what to do. If there's something with it, it's here. So you can download it. You can write on these by hand. You can type on them. The one big thing I think you know is that you just don't copy and paste information, right? Always take the time to, if you're going to type it in your own words. So to do this assignment, I give you a video. There's a little packaged lesson, and then a Word document that has an overview. So these, between your textbook, right, your textbook pages, and these resources, you'll be able to do this concept map. And so when you turn it in, I will give you feedback. Say, good job, you have everything there. I might say, it's marked as finished, but think about adding this. And then if you see that you have a P or incomplete, that's going to tell you, and I'm going to say, hey, you're missing this and this so that you can finish it. All right, my goal is that you're successful. On the side of the page, you'll notice that there's a lot over here. There's a lot of students' work. So I will be replacing this with this year's work, but if you're curious as to what an assignment is, I try to put up work on the side to help you out. And you'll notice, I'm going to go to week 4, that you never see a test in this class. I'm a school psychologist and I do some counseling, and I don't take tests over what I know. I have to use it. So this course is designed that you show me kind of what you're learning in the concept maps. That's a time for me to give you some feedback, and then you'll see that all of the rubrics to do the grade, I'm using different projects. So you won't ever be tested in this regular psychology course. One other feature of the course page that's very useful is these 3 little lines over here. If you click on those 3 lines, you can go to your grade book. And there's nobody enrolled in this class, so you're not going to see anybody, but it will have, I have to see, it will have in your grade book, it will look like this. It will be vertical. It'll have all the assignments, it'll have the grades, and it'll have my comments, so you'll be able to see that. So I hope that was a useful introduction to the course page, and that you'll feel comfortable getting started, and I'm here to answer your questions, so never be shy of asking questions.